relationship explorers. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have this magical ability to connect with others effortlessly? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of human connection, uncovering secrets that go far beyond typical dating advice. I want to be real with you from the start. These insights aren't about manipulation or playing mind games. They're about understanding the deep, intricate ways humans form genuine connections. Imagine having the ability to create meaningful bonds that feel natural, authentic, and powerful. That's exactly what we're going to explore today. Before we begin, take a moment to think about the most magnetic people you know, those individuals who seem to draw others in without even trying. What makes them different? By the end of this video, you'll understand the psychological principles that make some people incredibly attractive and connected. Number 1. The mirroring magic. Let's start with a technique that's so subtle, most people don't even realize they're doing it. Mirroring. This isn't about copying someone like a cheap imitation. It's about creating a deep, unconscious connection that happens on a nearly imperceptible level. Think about the last time you felt an instant connection with someone. Chances are you were naturally syncing up without even realizing it. When two people are truly connecting, their body language starts to align almost magically. They might lean in at the same time, use similar hand gestures, or match each other's speaking rhythm. Evolutionary psychologists believe this isn't a coincidence. It's a survival mechanism deeply embedded in our brains. Our ancestors survived by being part of tight-knit groups, and those who could quickly synchronize with others had a better chance of survival. Today, this ancient skill translates into creating instant rapport in our social and romantic interactions. The key is subtlety and authenticity. If someone speaks with passion, match their energy. If they're calm, adopt a more measured tone. It's like a delicate dance of communication, where you're creating a connection without the other person even realizing what's happening. Number 2. The counterintuitive favor technique. Now, prepare to have everything you know about creating connections turned upside down. What if I told you that the best way to make someone like you is to ask them for a small favor? I know it sounds crazy, but there's fascinating psychological science behind this. Most people believe that to make someone like you should do favors for them. But research suggests something completely different. When you ask someone for a small, manageable help, their brain goes through an incredible process. They start to justify why they would help you, which paradoxically makes them like you more. This is called cognitive dissonance, a psychological phenomenon where our brains hate inconsistency. When someone does you a favor, they need to reconcile why they would help you. Their mind resolves this by deciding, I must actually like this person. It's like a psychological hack that works almost like magic. But here's the crucial detail. The favor must be small and easy. Ask for a book recommendation. Request help carrying something. Seek an opinion on a minor decision. The goal is to make them feel valued and competent, not overwhelmed or manipulated. Number 3. The transformative power of eye contact. Eye contact is more than just a social skill. It's a powerful, almost mystical form of communication. Neuroscientists have discovered that prolonged, meaningful eye contact triggers a complex cocktail of neurochemicals that can literally change how people perceive you. When you maintain the right kind of eye contact, your brain releases a fascinating combination of hormones. Oxytocin floods your system, creating feelings of bonding and trust. Dopamine surges, generating pleasure and connection. At the same time, it reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that creates barriers between people. But mastering eye contact is an art, not a science. Too little and you seem distant. Too much and you become intimidating. The sweet spot is maintaining eye contact about 60 to 70% of the conversation time, with natural, comfortable breaks. It's not about staring, it's about communicating. Think of eye contact like a silent conversation. A warm smile, a slight head tilt, an empathetic look can transform a simple gaze into a profound moment of human connection. Number 4. The strategic vulnerability approach. Vulnerability is often misunderstood. People think it means dumping all your emotional baggage on someone. But true vulnerability is an art of strategic, measured openness that can create incredibly deep connections. Imagine vulnerability as a carefully wrapped gift of trust. You're not oversharing or becoming emotionally overwhelming. Instead, you're selectively sharing experiences that create genuine human connection. It's about creating a safe emotional space where authentic interaction can flourish. Psychological research shows that measured vulnerability can accelerate intimacy faster than any other technique. It demonstrates emotional intelligence and creates a pathway for genuine connection. But the key is context and timing. Share something meaningful but not traumatic. A childhood memory that shaped you, a challenge you've overcome, a genuine hope or fear. Remember, vulnerability is a two-way street. When you open up authentically and create a safe emotional environment, you invite others to do the same. It's about creating a space of mutual understanding and trust. Number 5. The sophisticated attraction of self-fulfillment. Here's a truth that might surprise you. The most attractive quality is not about playing games or being hard to get. It's about being a complete, fulfilled individual who doesn't revolve their entire existence around potential relationships. Imagine someone who is passionately pursuing their own goals, someone with a rich, independent life who radiates self-confidence. That person becomes magnetic, not through manipulation but through authentic self-actualization. They're not desperate for validation. They're too busy creating an incredible life. Psychological research confirms that people are naturally drawn to those who demonstrate clear personal boundaries, a strong sense of self, and intrinsic motivation. It's not about being unavailable, it's about being unavailable for anything less than a genuine, meaningful connection. The most powerful form of attraction is simply being an interesting, growth-oriented person who is committed to their own journey. When you show that you're not desperately seeking completion from another person, you become someone others are naturally drawn to. These 5 psychological insights are your roadmap to deeper, more meaningful connections. But always remember, they're tools for understanding, not weapons for manipulation. Real connection is about respect, mutual growth, and authentic interaction. Which of these techniques resonated with you most? Drop a comment below. And if you found value in this exploration of human psychology, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious, stay authentic, and keep growing.